To Mathematics with Suleiman, and we are currently discussing 2025 Gauteng prelim paper. So this is a continuation, and today we are doing question 5, which deals mostly with the parabola, linear graphs, and also logarithmic graphs. Preparatory Examination 2025 of Gauteng Province, Paper 1, Question 5. Question 5. Given are the following three functions: the f of x equals to 2x squared minus x minus 15, the g of x equals to 3x minus 9 over 2, and the h of x equals to the log of base a third x. The first one, of course, is your parabola or your quadratic function. The second one is your linear or straight line function. And the last one is your logarithmic function, which of course is the inverse of the exponential graph, if you remember. 5.1, write down the coordinates of the turning point of f. Now in grade 11, you've learned a method where to find the x value, we use negative b over 2a. And of course, for the y coordinate, we use negative delta over 4a. But in grade 12, we expect you to use calculus. So you take your quadratic function and you differentiate it and equals to 0. And then you get x equals to a quarter. Then you substitute a quarter into the original equation and you should get negative 121 over 8. This doesn't take long, people. Take notes, only 2 marks. And this is calculator work, so this shouldn't take long. So the final answer therefore is a quarter, negative 121 over 8. In 5.2, show the x-coordinates of the x-intercepts of f are negative 5 over 2 and 3 respectively. Now be careful, people. If they give you the answers, don't assume that it's correct. So you must try and calculate it from scratch again and then check, do you get the same answers? So 5.2, x-intercept, of course you must remember that x-intercepts are on the x-axis where y is 0. So therefore you must let the function be equals to 0. Then factorize or use the formula if you prefer, and then you get your minus 5 over 2 or your x equals to 3. Question 5.3, now they want you to sketch all three graphs. You must sketch graph of f, g, and h. Clearly label all the intercepts with the x's and the asymptotes where necessary. Now to sketch the first one, the f of x, shouldn't be a problem because you already got the two roots, the negative 5 over 2 and the 3. You already got the y-intercept, which is negative 15, and you already got the turning point. And of course, the a value is positive, so it's a graph with a minimum turning point. So to sketch the parabola should not be a challenge. Then to sketch the straight line, you got 9 over 2, which is the y-intercept, so that you can already show. And 3 over 1, of course, is your gradient, so you can also do that. Or what you can do is you can just work out if you to find the x-intercept, just make y 0. So clear, people, and that's how you can get the x-intercept. And it's also a graph in a north easterly direction because the gradient is positive. Then the logarithmic graph, you need to remember, is the inverse of the exponential graph. So you need to first maybe start there, if you have. But what you can also do is, again, to find x-intercepts, you can make y 0 and then solve it, and so forth. But please be careful with the log graph when you sketch it. I suggest you first write that log equation into the exponential formula, then sketch that graph. But take note the base is a fraction, so it should be a graph, a decreasing graph, so that don't forget that. Okay, so please be careful when you do that. and look at the mark allocation. You get 1 mark for x and y intercepts, 1 mark for shape, it's for the graph of f. Then for the graph of g, you get the y-intercept and the positive gradient. For the graph of h, you get the shape, and of course, the asymptote. Right, 5.4, if point H is a point on G, which of course is a straight line, and R is on the F, which is the parabola, such that the abscissa of both points is 4. Now, by abscissa, we mean both points intercept the x-axis. So they both share the same 4. Right. Now, to find distance between 2 points, you normally subtract the 2 graphs from each other. So it's the f of x minus the g of x. And then substitute f's formula into the f of x and the g's formula into the g of x. Be careful with minus g of x. Both signs will change. Then simplify, and then because the abscissa is 4, you can replace x with 4, and then you get the distance of HR is 5.5. Question 5.5, write down the domain of the inverse of h. Now be careful now, h is logarithmic, so the inverse will be the exponential graph. Remember I told you earlier on, exponential graph with a decreasing function. And if you can picture that, then you will remember it is a graph that its domain will be all the x values. Definitely, there's no restriction when it comes to that graph. Then the range of h inverse. Now, again, look where is h, and h inverse, it's the same graph we just spoke about now, but now it will be, y will be all the real values, but remember the asymptote is y equals to 0, so therefore it's got to be greater than 0. 5.6, determine the value or values of k if the roots 2x squared minus x plus k equals to 0 are equal. Now, first of all, what does k represent? The y-intercept. So the current graph, what is the y-intercept? Negative 15. Now, for roots to be equal, the graph cannot cut the x-axis at 2 places. It can only touch the x-axis at 1 place. So that means that 15 y-intercept got to move up 15 1/8 times. Right, so therefore the new y-intercept will be 1/8. And that makes also k 1/8. The last question here, 5.7, determine the maximum value of the g of x minus the f of x. Now they want the maximum value, so you have to bear that in mind. But don't confuse this now with calculus. So first find the g of x minus the f of x. Write it down. So it is a straight line minus a parabola. So it's 3x minus 4.5 minus 2x squared plus x plus 15. Remember, the signs must change of the quadratic equation. Then you get another quadratic equation minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 10.5. But now you must remember, for a maximum value, you remember you use the grade 11 method for turning point minus delta over 4a. Now we're using the grade 11 values minus delta over 4a. So remember now a is minus 2, b is 4, and c is 10.5. Do your substitution, and then you get the maximum value is 12.5 units. Thank you for watching Mathematics with Suleiman. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Remember, subscription is free, and with your subscription, it can help me and encourage me to do more videos.